Hello and good evening, everybody. Saigan Cat here with some... Why are you doing that, Restream? That's 2 days in a row. Anyways, we're doing Octopath Traveler, as you should be able to tell by the screen in front of you. Alright. So, what did we do yesterday? We did Tressa and... Cyrus's Chapter 2. What is this game about? It is about 8 people who set out on journeys for their own reasons, and they just kind of decide to help each other out. It is stylized after the 16-bit RPGs of yore, with sprite work resembling that of Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VI. Those nice, big, expressive sprites. And it is absolutely fantastic. The storytelling focuses on telling small, contained tales, finding magic in the mundane, as opposed to grand, world-ending, dire quests. These are very personal affairs for each of the characters, and you kind of get a feeling that the world would go on were they not to get involved, but that's not what is important. What is important is their experience and our experience following along with them. Do you play as different characters to get more into the story? Yeah, so there's 8 different characters, and each of the characters have their own story, and you can progress through those stories in whatever order you like. Now, the order in which you pick up the characters and do the different chapters affects the level of the different areas. Oh, were we not done with this? Had I not saved? Did I load the wrong save? Hang on. Hang on, we've made a mistake. We've made a mistake. I loaded up the wrong save. But basically, like, you can start with whichever character you want. You don't have to pick up other characters, but I would certainly encourage it. It is an excellent game for people who love classic RPGs. Saigan, will you be streaming Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu? Probably. I think so, yeah. Those come out, what, November? October. Is it October? Pokemon games usually come out in October. There he is. Okay, that's the save we need. But the interesting thing, AJT Comics brand, is that the characters' stories happen kind of independent of each other. Like, when we came to this town, there were 2 different chapters that we could accept, Tressa the Merchant or Cyrus the Scholar. And they both had story chapters in town, but they didn't really have anything to do with one another. I may have to get this at the moment, but we got too many games in the coming months. God, right? I feel like I'm racing this game before Dragon Quest 11 comes out. Paint Fat Purple, hello and good evening. Have we fleeced everybody in this town? Have we robbed everybody blind yet? No. No, we have not. Each of the different characters are very different, not just in personality, but also in playstyle. They're also given something called path abilities, which allows them to interact with the world around them outside of combat. For example, we have Therian in the party right now, giving us the ability to steal from NPCs. We also have Ophelia, the cleric, who can guide lost souls and take them on her journey. Challenge. LBRY can just challenge townsfolk to duels. I don't know why he does this. He's kind of a jerk about it, but he's cool. And then Inquire gets you more detailed information, gets you information about quests, helps you to find missing or hidden items, things like that. And that comes from Alphen, who is my main character. He's my main character because I picked him first. And so he is always in the party. I tried to fight a boss that was level 50 at 39 to 40 just to see how it was. You got your ass handed to you. Hey, We Hate Wen, how are you doing?
Great and to eat.
Oh, wait, that's right. Nope, I guess we're supposed to purchase that. That's fine, we'll come back to it. Yeah, I have Shenmue on pre-order. I don't think I'm going to get to it until maybe the end of this year. There's a lot of shit coming out. A lot of shit coming out. Probably not. Oh, really? Alright. Fine. I thought that was going to fail. The real question is, how much do I want to go back and grab those locked treasure chests now that I have Therian in the group? I really feel like I should. Have I found any shrines yet? Yeah, I have. I have all 8 subclasses. Like, I was going to go do Alphen's Chapter 2, and then I stumbled upon that shrine, so instead of going and doing Alphen's 2, I explored the world and found the other 7 shrines.
Let us fight with honor.
Let us fight with honor.
Victory shall be mine.
Yeah, okay. No, scholar skills.
The flames burn.
Out of my way.
But this is definitely an RPG for people who love RPGs. And kind of want something, I don't want to say new or different. I don't know. It's weird to kind of explain. Because the stuff, like, it subverts a lot of expectations from the genre. For example, these are not epic tales. This is not an epic, grand story. Like I said earlier, they are 8 small personal tales, and each of the chapters really only take like an hour to do. I guess lion dance, Alphen?
Here we go.
Now then.
I've never played a Star Ocean game, Mary.
The thrill of the fight.
Never. I had a friend who was really into the second one on the PlayStation. Yeah, I never got into them myself. Now to remember where that damn chest was. Because there was just like, there was one in this mansion. And I know we definitely missed one back in the sewers.
I will cut you down!
Here we go.
The other thing that I want to say on this game is the combat, and I swear I've talked about this every single stream, but it's okay, because it's worth saying again. The combat in this game is excellent at every level. The way that it is designed means that even for an easy fight, you still find yourself thinking about the best way to do it quickly.
Well then. This is the life.
Whoa! I know that I'm like the only person who doesn't like Therian. It just bothers me. The kid bothers me.
Now then.
Nope. 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 Cross strike. Gotta get light.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Yeah, but dude, we hate when really hit the nail on the head there. Ulbrich as Scholar literally happened because Scholar was the last subclass that I got, and Ulbrich was the only one without a subclass. That's exactly how it happened. But it's actually worked out really, really well. All right. I don't think there was anything in this room here. It was just I want to say it was in the second area of the mansion.
Out of my way.
Out of my way. Therian. Fucking Therian. This kid.
I'll not be defeated. This is the life.
Now then. I will cut you down.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be switching them around. Dude, I have been constantly mixing up my parties in this. I have not been like... I didn't just find a favorite party. Everybody in this game is great. And it's really encouraged me to keep switching people out.
I will battle.
And seeing how they interact with each other. And I'm doing the same thing with subclasses. Like, I can already see myself changing subclasses around.
Now then. I will cut you down.
How am I liking Therian? He's Therian. Therian, unfortunately suffers from being most useful out of combat to me. I'm sure some disagree with that, but it's frustrating to me because he's the character that I like the least, but I feel like he's almost a requirement to have in your group because he's the only one who can open up locked chests. No one else has a way of opening up locked chests, and that's just... it's the only actual complaint about the game design that I have.
Let us fight with honor. Now then.
I want to know what he's weak to. I guess we didn't run into another one while we still had Cyrus with us.
Here we go. This calls for search.
Well then. Let your wounds be healed.
My turn.
Bring it on! Ha! Try again!
Was Star Ocean 3 the one that had the horrible AI? I remember when it came out, I was working at Game Crazy, and we had so many people excited for a new Star Ocean game, people who'd pre-ordered it. We had people bringing it back the same day. They were madder than hell.
This is the beginning of your end.
The battle is truly joined. The flames burn.
For the one with the awful AI? Okay, that's the one that I really heard people hate on. Outside of that one, I haven't heard too many complaints on the series. Defend, I guess? I want these guys to have enough health to be worth stealing from. Oh, except Therian's going... Motorcycle... Except Therian's going late next turn? That's surprising. Hey, Ty Hill, how are you doing?
I will not be defeated.
You know, another series I'd like to spend more time on is the Grandia series. I loved 2. I also really enjoyed 3, but didn't finish it. I only ever played the first one on the Saturn, and I never finished it because it was in Japanese, and that was before I knew any Japanese.
No, you will not.
All right.
Just wait.
I appreciate it, really.
Now then. With each battle, I grow stronger.
The Grandia series is another one of those games that has like a really well thought out battle system. Where even if you can steamroll the enemies, you pay attention to what you're doing. No. Okay, this will work out.
All right. Cool off.
Out of my way.
Well then. Night Owl, bring your shade.
Bring it on.
Grandia 2 was amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Grandia 2 was the first RPG that I played after Final Fantasy VII that kind of introduced me to a larger world of RPGs. It was the one that made me go, oh wow. Maybe Final Fantasy VII isn't the pinnacle of RPGs. And then I played, God, what else did I play? That same year, I found that copy of Panzer Dragoon Saga for $70, and I played that, and that was really good. Like, it just... And then I played Skies of Arcadia. I never finished Skies of Arcadia. I forget why. I think something might have happened to my Dreamcast. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, and that was really freaking good. But yeah, Grandia 2 was the one that, like, kicked me out of that mindset of Final Fantasy VII worship. Okay, so I am really certain that that was everything we needed in there. Oh, Alphen is really close to getting his last warrior skill. We're going to have somebody swap with him. the problem. I guess he'll just sit on the job points. It's not like it's an issue. Because they still gain job points. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work out. That'll work out. I want that crit rate. I think that's better than heightened senses, because we already have speed up by 50. Oh, I thought Cloud was great when I was younger. I thought Vincent was the shit, too. 7 just came out at, like, the right time to people who were the right age. But it doesn't age well. You really have to put a blindfold on to convince yourself that 7 held up. This is fun. I haven't talked shit about Final Fantasy VII in a while. As much as I love DQ and other JRPGs, Star Ocean is my personal favorite of all time, because I've never seen another game with so much of an open world side quest that actually directly affect who joins your party and who doesn't, and instead who hates you forever, and a sci-fi fantasy adventure plot that blends genres perfectly. See, that's how I feel about Phantasy Star. Like, the experience of playing Phantasy Star 1 through 4 was just so damned magical. Having that... Getting the science fantasy adventure right is really hard. But it did it so well. Man, there's, like, nothing worthwhile that you can do. Take aim?
You're mine now.
Buff the party, I guess? Phantasy Star Portable 2 was really good. The Phantasy Star Portable 1 and 2 were both really big improvements on what Universe was trying to be. But when I talk about my love for Phantasy Star, I'm primarily talking about Phantasy Stars 1 through 4 and Phantasy Star Online. We don't have a merchant in the party, and that kind of sucks.
Here goes nothing. Level slash.
I mean, they might just take enough damage anyways, but it's far from ideal. Didn't care much for Phantasy Star 1. What? Phantasy Star 1 is an incredible game if you're playing with graph paper. If you're not playing with graph paper, I can see not liking it. Ah, Therian, try to not die, please. God, are you made out of paper?
You're too.
My turn now.
Stave off a bit of damage.
Night Ode, bring your shade.
It's a problem, too, because these lightning elementals are probably the most dangerous thing in this dungeon, and I have nothing for them.
Bring it on.
There they go.
Ha! Try again.
Phantasy Star need to play more of to have an opinion. Or Phantasy Star 2 need to play more of to have an opinion. 2 is like Dragon Quest 2, except the entire game is Rome. Phantasy Star 2 is brutally unfair. The dungeon design makes no sense. The encounter rate is stupid. There's just... I have so many complaints about Phantasy Star 2. It did a lot for the world building and the storytelling, and the characters are all great, but holy crap, is that game frustrating to play.
No, you don't.
Oh my god,
I'll
Therian.
not be defeated.
Therian, please.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Here we go. Level slash.
The battle is truly joy. The flames burn.
Hey, Falcos, good evening. 3, yeah, Phantasy Star 3 is just a bizarre choice of game design all around. I don't think it's bad. I think it's just a very average 16-bit RPG. It's not about the same level as Earthbound. I think that it's more fair than Earthbound, but Earthbound has better presentation, so they're kind of on a similar level in my mind. But Phantasy Star 4, oh shit. That's how you end a series. Give me your HP.
Now then. Out of my way! With each battle, I grow stronger.
How is Blaze Blue cross tag battle with Ruby and Yang? No, Earthbound is, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, Earthbound is fine is a perfectly good way to describe it. It's fine. It's not great. It's fine. It was flawed when it came out, but it's alright. It's fun? That's good. Fighting games that are fun is really important.
Want a tangle, huh? All right.
What is with this makeup? What a weird enemy group.
Cool off.
My turn now. Yeah.
The battle is truly joy.
Out of my way.
I'll not be defeated.
Man, fighting games are getting crazy with their crossovers. Tekken is adding a Walking Dead character. After already bringing in a Street Fighter character, a King of Fighters character, a Final Fantasy character, now we're going for a Walking Dead character. The level of mashup there. Pretty soon Tekken's gonna be just like this. That and like Injustice also.
How about you?
It seems to be the thing for fighting games to do these days. Oh, Fighting EX Layer is also getting Terry Bogard in it. I want Blaze Blue, cross Guilty Gear, cross Tag Battle. Yeah, I mean, just throw it all in there. It's all Arc System Works. Why not also throw in Persona? Throw in Persona as well.
I will cut
Because
you
Persona
down.
4 Arena was pretty good.
Here goes nothing.
Or Melty Blood. Yeah, but Melty Blood isn't Arc System Works. Although, I can see them working with the Melty Blood team. Or no, are they Arc System Works? Shit, I don't even know. I don't think they are. How do I get that chest? Is there a hole in the wall? Is there an exit over here? There's a chest over there. And there has to be a way... Yeah, Type Moon. That's who it is. Thank you.
My turn.
I really don't want to fight you guys. Like, I just don't. Run away. I think that's the second time I've run this entire game. And it's just because I want that.
I'll make this quick.
I'm really sure that, like, are you positive about that? Like, go check the wiki. I am 90% sure ArcSys didn't actually do any development on Melty Blood. I mean, if I'm wrong, but I'm really skeptical of that claim.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
Over here.
Oh, you
Alright.
dick. Oh, good. It didn't actually work.
Cool off.
Type Moon and French bread, according to the wiki. Yeah, so ArcSys not involved.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Whoa.
Here we go. This calls for certain.
The battle is truly joined. With each battle, I grow stronger.
I mean, ArcSys has had a good run. They're definitely the king of anime fighters. But let us not forget SNK. Let us not forget Lab Zero. Because, I mean, as great as their anime fighters are, I have yet to find something that I like more than Skullgirls. Because Skullgirls is, like, absurdly balanced and fun to play and easy to learn. I am so baffled right now. Oh, wait, is that it? Is that where I need to go? Alright. Is there a passage over here that goes around?
Want a tangle, huh?
My turn.
It's not lost. I know exactly where I am and how to get out. I want to get this treasure. Ha 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 ha! Lost. That's exploring. That's exploring. Was that lost what I did just now? No, I had a goal in mind and I was going about doing it the right way. That's not being lost. Psh. Psh. Where's that? What was it? A sprightly ring? Sprightly earring. Speed plus 10. Is not actually worth the trip in here. Not worth the journey at all. Let's get out of here. Where do we want to make this trip from? Let's go from Clearbrook. I found the chest that you never could. It's right there, like you can see it. You just have to really go out of your way to grab it. Hey, have we robbed this town blind yet? I don't know that we have. Stealing from old women. Therion, you bastard. I wouldn't call that grinding. That was a treasure run. That's very different from grinding. I got some XP. There was definitely XP gained. Oh, right. He had one that we couldn't get. Sorry, Zeph. Sorry, Zeph.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is truly joined.
Alphin's best friend grown up.
Now then. Now then. The battle is truly joined. I'll wait. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Listen, will you?
Such a bastard. Just such a bastard. is Alphin's house. We can't sleep here? It's your house, Alphin. If you don't like stealing, don't do it. This is a role-playing game. I am playing the role of Therian, a dirty thief. And now I'm playing the role of Ulbrich, a battle-hungry warrior. You're a savage brute.
Let us fight with honor. Have at you.
He's not wrong.
The battle is...
That won't save you.
Now then. Victory shall be mine. My blade is on. Watch my blade dance. The thrill of the fight.
Just blowing through town like a tornado. Why could I not find the Y button? Alright, so let's take a look at the map. We're going to want to head south. And head towards the South Clearbrook Traverse.
Want a tango, huh?
Hey, Darkman, how are you doing tonight?
Victory shall be mine.
Uncalled for damage. Oh, he lived.
My turn.
Bully for you, sir.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Where's the nearest tavern? Huh, I'm Therian. I'm sassy. My hobbies are taking things that
Want a
aren't
tango,
mine.
huh?
Now then. Ice thunders on.
Thoughts on Final Fantasy Tactics Advance if I've played it? I loved Tactics Advance. I did not care for Tactics at all. Tactics really seemed to want you to just grind. What the hell is that? Is that just somebody with their radio up too loud? Good lord. Tactics, the original one, really felt like you had to grind to be successful at it. And Tactics Advance didn't let you grind. It just didn't let you. The law system made it so that if you were going to try to grind,
Come on, I've got better things to do.
you would get punished for
Victory
it. Because
shall
you'd
be
very
mine.
often run into a situation where you weren't allowed to use this character that you'd built up. So it put you into this position where you built a very wide and varied squadron together. And I felt that it worked out really, really well.
I will cut you down.
My turn now.
Having said that, I have been considering going back and giving the original Tactics another chance sometime in the future. Not like anytime soon. There's a bunch of other stuff I gotta do first. But I'd be willing to give it another chance. Maybe my opinion on it will have changed. My opinion on Final Fantasy IV improved. It's amazing what playing Nier has done for me. Like, I'm looking at all these games that I didn't like so much when I was younger. And after playing Nier, I'm just like, man, everything else just seems better now.
Don't start things you can't fix.
Yeah, and if there isn't like a really rough combination of laws, then you're able to remove them later on. They don't let you do it for free. Okay, Saints Bridge is where we're going. Can I go this way? I can. I've already been this way.
Let us fight with honor.
Fight with honor.
My turn.
Keep it up.
Now then.
It has led to some positivity in my life, Mary. And I do have to thank you for suggesting Nier to me, because without having set the bar so much lower than I thought it could go, I wouldn't have appreciated these other games more. But now I see I have been too hard on a great many titles, because they could have been much, much worse. Stab him.
Bring it on.
Is that really a good thing? I think
Try
that
again.
it is only as bad or as good as you let it be, and I have decided that I should make lemonade out of the lemon that was Nier, and I should learn from it just how wrong
It's a good day for battle.
game design and
Out of my
writing and how poorly talented somebody can be when it comes to approaching the creation of a game. So thank you, Yoko Taro. You have improved my opinion of so many other game developers who I might have been too hard on.
Here we go. Level slash. That's what I'm talking about.
There it is. Brand's Thunder. Unleash a tremendously powerful sword attack on a single foe for the low cost of 30 SP and 5 battle points. But still, we got it. So who all has picked up? Alright, so, I don't know. Part of me is like, do I want to grab all the divine skills? The other part of me wants to just focus on grabbing the support skills, because that's really where a lot of the usefulness is. I'm glad you didn't say the music sucked. In which? Nier or Final Fantasy Tactics? Everyone's like holding their breath like, oh shit, what's he gonna say? Is he gonna say that Final Fantasy Tactics had bad music? No, I'm not. The music in Final Fantasy Tactics, it was serviceable. Like, it was fine. The music in Nier, I can't say anything bad about it. The music in Nier was honestly breathtaking. It was the best part of the damn game. But, like, that game doesn't deserve that quality of music. It was really good music. I almost missed that treasure chest.
There is no choice.
I've been through this area once before, and I did miss it then.
Here goes nothing.
Over here!
Now then, I will cut you down!
I will not be defeated. Night Owl, bring your shade.
Out of my way.
Have at you! With each battle, I grow stronger.
I'll make this quick. Over here!
Have at you! Ice, thundercall!
I will not be defeated. Night Ode, bring your shade.
Here goes nothing. This calls for trouble. That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you for watching. I'm back. I think the real tragedy, Mary, is that my opinion of Nier would have been a hell of a lot better if you hadn't coerced me into playing New Game Plus. It wasn't until I played New Game Plus that it got really bad. But now I understand what you meant by, you know, you have to play New Game Plus to get the full experience. I would never have known how shitty a writer Yoko Taro was if I hadn't played New Game Plus. No, I'm thanking you. I'm thanking you.
You there.
Oi, slow down there, friend. How about donating a bit of coin for a good cause? You refuse? Best think again. Selfish folk what don't share soon get their comeuppance, if you get my drift. Retribution could come at any time, you know. Up the trail and a bit from behind, for example. How about you tell me your name? A man who once traveled the realm as a member of a theater troupe until a petty dispute forced all to go their separate ways and left him without a means to make a living. He now puts his talents to use as an extortionist. Don't thank me when I'm apologizing, it just feels even worse. What was so bad about New Game Plus? Oh, God. Where do I begin? Let's start with the wall of text. Let's start with no questions being answered. Let's start with, or I guess I'm not starting with anything. I'm just ranting again. I should just, like... I feel like I've gone over it so many times. I don't want to again. There. Now we've stolen from you. And also, LBRY is going to beat you up. So, I don't know if your plan was worth it,
Let us fight
buddy.
with honor. Have at you.
It's so bad because it's basically playing the entire game again, except with more verbose backstories and a 2-hour-long visual novel segment of Kane's backstory. Except it wasn't even a visual novel. It was just a book. And it wasn't a good written book. It was just poorly written drivel. And I've written drivel, so I know what drivel is.
Victory shall be mine.
Yeah, literal torture. That's better. That is much more accurate to what I experienced. Thank you for clearing that up.
Victory shall be mine.
Also, incoming damage!
Is out of my way.
Whatcha?
With each battle, I grow stronger.
There. That's what you get for threatening me. Oh, were you part of a quest? Alright. Alright. I confess, I was in the wrong, and I don't deny it. Won't deny it. I lost me job and hadn't a copper to me name. It was out of despair that I turned to crime. But thieving don't suit me. I'm going to get me honest work. Hang me if I don't. I will. I will find you. I trust this will not happen again. You're a priest? No, I swear on my mother's grave, it's honest work or none for me now. Well, the cathedral is in need of a caretaker. Someone to sweep the floors and so on. That sounds grand, Your Holiness. I'm proper handy with a broom. No. Do not burn the game. It is undeserving of it. It doesn't even deserve my hate for it. It deserves nothing. It deserves to never be noticed. That's right. I had business here. Ophelia. we gonna do Therians instead? No, we should do Ophelia's. That's fine.
Fair and well.
Welcome to Saintsbridge. Have you been to our beautiful cathedral yet? The great bridge spanning the river that runs through the center of town is also something of a landmark. Not to mention why the town... Motorcycles! Come on! It is a nice day out. Like, I get it. If I had a motorcycle, I'd probably be driving around too. Where's the pub? That's where the church is, so the pub probably is not in the church. Although, what a church that would be, right? You know what? Hang on, I'm gonna talk for a second here. You come to a town called Saintsbridge in a fantasy RPG, and we've been so programmed by the bigger AAA RPGs that when you come to a place called Saintsbridge, you expect some kind of just unbelievable marvel of engineering. Something massive. You imagine a fantasy city built on a bridge spanning two cliffs overlooking the ocean. And this is just a simple wooden bridge crossing a river, and it's the largest bridge that we have seen so far in the game. And because this game is so down to earth as far as fantasy genre is concerned, like it's very low fantasy. It keeps the fantasy stuff on the down low. This feels more special. Because it's not another, you know, grandiose Magic City where it's, when we get close, we get this cutscene that drags us away from the gameplay, and we get this bird's eye helicopter view spanning the city and showing us the Saintsbridge. We walk into town. They give us a brief introduction just by talking to someone. And then we're greeted by something that's simply pretty. And I think that the people who have complained about the game's story being dull or too simple are kind of missing the point. That is not where the pub is. Oh, damn it. So, it wasn't the wooden bridge. It is very clearly this much nicer one, but it's still pretty simple as far as RPG standards are concerned. Fucking game. Saigan says something really thoughtful. Game points out that he was just completely off the mark. The story so far. Sister Ophelia set out from home alone on a holy quest. She is to complete the kindling, a sacred rite carried out every 20 years. She was entrusted with the first flame, and it bears its ember with her. 3 churches must she visit to light their flames anew. Archbishop Joseph hovers now on death's door. Heart racing for the father and daughter who accepted her into their fold, Ophelia takes Liana's place, allowing her sister to stay at their father's side. Her gentle kindness inspired her to leave home behind, and has brought her now to the town of Saintsbridge. May it bring a light to the hearts of the people living here as well.
I am Ophelia.
Greetings, Your Excellency. I am Sister Ophelia. I have come to perform the kindling.
Welcome.
We welcome you to our parish, Sister Ophelia. I am Bartolo, the Bishop of Saintsbridge. For you to come all this way in Sister Liana's stead.
Yes.
I'm deeply sorry for the sudden change in plans, Bishop Bartolo.
Indeed.
Think nothing of it, child. I heard of the Archbishop's illness. You have my sympathies.
Thank you.
You are too kind, Your Excellency. I have not been so blessed as to perform the kindling myself, but I know the pilgrimage is a trying one. And yet there is also much to be gained for one who undertakes it with an open heart and mind. It will take every ounce of strength and courage, but for the sake of our church and our realm, pray, see it through to the end.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I promise you I will. The people of Saintsbridge have waited with eager hearts for the coming of the Flamebearer. The warm light of the sacred flame guides and shelters us all to the depths of our hearts and souls. Allow me to show you our cathedral.
If you please.
Behold, Sister Ophelia, this is the sacred flame of Saintsbridge. I stood in this same spot and witnessed the rite 20 years ago. At that time, the flame burned strong, but now it wanes and flickers. Almost as if it were sapped of life.
Could it be?
Do you believe it to be some sort of omen, Your Excellency? That I cannot say, but I do believe the kindling will restore our flame to its former vigor.
Please.
And now, Sister Ophelia, if you will.
Yes.
Of course, Your Excellency. I will begin at once.
O great Elfric, bringer of the flame. To you I offer my soul and my blood. With your first flame, I kindle this fire. May it forever shelter the people of this land. Through the sacrament of the kindling, grant us your mercy and your blessing.
Oh.
Ah, see how brightly the flame shines now. Thank you, Sister Ophelia. You must be tired after your long journey. Please take this time to rest and recover. You must be tired after your long journey. Please take this time to rest and recover. I have the subclasses for each of the 8 classes, British idiot. One for each of the characters. You must be tired after your long journey. Please take this time to rest and recover. Thank you for the kind offer, Your Excellency. But since I'm here, I would love to see more of your fair town.
We are in your debt.
You honor us, Sister Ophelia, but should you not rest first?
No.
I'm stronger than I look, Your Excellency. I shall return. I'd be more annoyed at how chat is trying to explain this to you, British idiot, because they're definitely giving away that there are advanced classes, but I can't be mad at them because YouTube already spoiled it for me by suggesting to me a video of how to unlock an advanced class in Octopath Traveler. I was really annoyed by that. The bishop of this town's cathedral, he renounced marriage and instead adopted a young boy as his own son many years ago. Despite not being related by blood, the two formed an unbreakable bond with their shared love of the sacred flame. This man visits the cathedral every day to beseech the gods for absolution, for forgiveness of the countless men and women he cut down in the war of yesteryear. He also offers prayers for the comrades he could not save. Nice. I think he was the quest that we accidentally completed. Oh my god, that staff though. Oh, I want that on Cyrus. We're gonna need a lot more money.
Want the truth?
Travel banter! Yay!
Now listen here.
You can find lots of rare plants and herbs in these lands, especially lion's ear and sweet wormwood. A dash of each makes nearly every salve better. When I was studying to be an apothecary, I sometimes journeyed out here in search of ingredients. Is that so? Here, look at this one. White skullcap, they call it. The petals are good for fevers. I grind them with root starch and honey. Oh, it's wonderful. Ain't it? It was one of the first medicines I learned. I mean, I've never seen such a beautiful flower. I suppose it is pretty to look at. Here, you can have this one if you like. Why, Alphen, you're too kind. Shucks, if you like flowers that much, I can pick plenty more for you. I'd like that. Gosh, she's a cute little lady. They are adorable together. As knight, Ardante left his parents and his home to serve in a faraway land. In his youth, he strayed from the path after his father warned him of the dangers of the sacred flame, but came to realize that such was spoken only out of fear for his well-being, and embraced the teachings once more. I don't know about a love triangle. Primrose was definitely hitting on him, but in more of a Primrose fashion. You know, you don't know if she's being flirtatious or serious. Oh, you're talking about Zeph. That makes more sense, actually.
This is all your fault, Emil!
Oh, voice acting.
We're gonna make you sorry.
I am sorry. I am.
You think that if you cry, that'll make everything all right?
I'm sorry. I said I was sorry.
And what's going on here? Break it up now. Break it up.
Emil lost Daryl's brooch. It's gone now because of him.
I'm sorry, Daryl.
Sorries aren't going to bring back his brooch. You know how important it was to him.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Huh. Ask Emil if you really want to know. Come on, Nate. Let's get out of here.
You said it, Daryl. We'll be back for you later, Emil. If you know what's good for you, you better find that brooch.
Emil, was it?
Yes'm?
I'm Sister Ophelia. I am a cleric, journeying on behalf of the church.
Journeying? Oh, are you here for the kindling?
That's right. But I've already wrapped up with the rites, so... Are you gonna help me look for this brooch, or what?
You'd really do that? For me?
I really would. So cheer up, got it?
Thank you, miss. I mean, sister. Thank you, Reverend Sister.
Ophelia is fine. Now, let's get down to it. See,
Maybe it really is gone. And this is where you last saw it? Yeah. Daryl bumped into me, and I guess that's when he dropped it. Is that so?
You see...
The brooch belonged to Daryl's mum. She died just the other week. That brooch is more important to him than anything. I have to find it.
I see.
That's very kind of you, Emil.
Nah.
Daryl can be rough sometimes, but we're all friends. It's just that, well, after his mum died like that, he's always so angry about everything.
Oh.
Do you think he'll play with me again like he used to, sister, if we just find his brooch?
Of course.
He'll see how hard you worked to make him feel better. I'm sure he'll come around. Emil. I think we've searched enough for the moment. Perhaps it's time for a word with Daryl.
Ah.
Stealing from the elderly. Don't mind if I do. Stealing from a meal. that evasion, though. We'll come back for that later. We'll come back for that later. Daryl, might I speak with you for a moment? You're that sister from before. Did you find my brooch?
No.
No, it's still missing. Then hurry up and find it already. It's more important to me than anything.
Look.
We're both looking for it as hard as we can. So why don't you forgive Emil, okay?
Hey!
It's his fault that it's gone. I'll forgive him when it's back. Crimson-Eyed, hello. Good evening to you. Not until you get it back. How sad. How sad? If anyone's sad here, it's me. I'm the one who doesn't have a mom anymore. Yes, you are the sad one. I know the pain you must be feeling. And I also know that hurting Emil does nothing to ease it. There's nothing as painful as losing a loved one. But do you not love your friends as well? Beats me. He lost my mother's brooch. He's a kid, though, British idiot. He's a kid who just lost his mom. Of course he's going to be acting like a little shit. He doesn't know how I feel. Neither do you. Nobody does. How could he understand? He still has a mom. And yet he's still out there searching for your precious brooch. Searching for his friend.
No.
Yeah, right. I bet he's given up and gone home by now. No! We're giving up this badass for a kid. Damn it.
Won't you come with me?
Daryl, will you come with me? There's something I'd like you to see. Yeah? What is it? You'll see when we get there. Hey, where are you taking me? Stranger danger. Stranger danger, the priest is kidnapping a child. Realize that joke might be a little inappropriate.
There. Would you look at that?
Emil, he's really looking for it?
I find it anywhere. Where could it have gone? You know, Daryl, Emil told me something. He said you've been angry at everything and everyone since... But he hoped, if he could only find your brooch, that you might be friends again.
Emil said that?
I lost my parents too, you know.
You did?
I was a little younger than you are now. I asked myself over and over, why am I the only one whose life is so miserable? But my life was not all sadness and misery. I was blessed with people who loved me. At first, I had closed my heart to them in my sorrow. I didn't even try to see how much they cared. But there was someone who never stopped trying to cheer me up, no matter how much of a clodpole I was. Liana was always there for me.
Here, Philly, this is for you. So now, won't you play with me?
It was her kindness that saved me. If you close your heart, you'll never realize just how much your friends care about you. Do you understand what I mean, Daryl?
It's not my fault. I didn't make Emil do anything. If he wants to search, let him. Why is everyone always blaming me?
I'm not blaming you for anything.
Huh? But you just said...
No one here is blaming you. Unless, maybe, you're blaming yourself? Perhaps you're feeling guilty for making your friend feel bad, hmm? I can tell you're a good kid, so why don't you be honest with Emil?
But I'm not...
Here, I'll come with you. Let's go.
Huh?
What is it? He's gone.
Oh.
Oh, Daryl, what are you doing here? Oh, I just...
How do you do?
And you're Nate, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it to you?
You
That's what Nate
see...
sounds like. We were looking for Emil. Have you seen him? He was here just a short time ago.
And then?
Oh yeah, I saw him running off after some dog.
What?
A dog? Yeah, just a few minutes ago. There was this dog and it had something shiny in its mouth. Emil was saying something about how he was sure it was the brooch and went running off that way.
It can't be.
That way? Toward the forest! There's monsters in the forest. It's not dangerous. It's not dangerous. It's not safe for children. Is he crazy? That forest is full of monsters. We're not allowed to go anywhere near it.
Goodness.
Oh, no. No, it'll be fine. Just think about it. Emil's a total coward, right? There's no way he'd go into that forest on his own. I bet he's running home now, crying all the way.
You idiot!
Shut up!
What?
Hey, what's your problem? You know what Emil's like.
Damn!
I gotta go after him. Wait, Daryl, no. No. Ophelia, that's the time where it's acceptable to just straight up tackle a child. If they're about to run off to get eaten by a monster, tackle them. It's fine. It'll hurt less than getting eaten by a monster. Where's the inn? Yeah, we hate when you are. I think you mean Mary Sue, not Strawman. A strawman argument is a fallacy. You're thinking of a Mary Sue, which is a character that an author uses as an extension of themselves, and they write the character as they would themselves. Mirkwood Trail, danger level 20. Danger level 20. I hope we're going to be okay. Hey, Isaac Paul, how are you doing today? It's actually really tricky to not write a Mary Sue character.
How about you?
Like, my first goal now when I'm planning out characters when I'm writing is to create characters that I can't possibly Mary Sue.
Out of my way!
My turn now.
Well, that's annoying.
Bring it on.
I have hit you with... Are you weak to that? Hooray!
Out of my
Okay, he's
way.
weak to axes.
All right.
I'll not be defeated.
Stab a bitch! Ophelia, the Shanken Priest.
Watch my blade dance.
My turn. I'm ready for you.
The battle is truly joined.
Did I blow his battle points too early? I did. I'm a dummy.
All right.
Examples of characters I like to write. Anyone who's not like me. Like, that's where I get the most of my challenge from writing. Making sure that I'm writing a character that's not like me, so that I don't Mary Sue it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, Nate was being a dick because he was following Daryl. He looks up to Daryl, so he acts like Daryl's been acting. And he didn't get Ophelia's kind guiding hand that Daryl did. Isaac Paul says his dad translated Dragon Quest X online. Just wanted you to know because I saw that you played in Japanese, though I don't think it's out anymore, though. Oh, did they, well, that's unfortunate if, the translation patch got taken down. That's a lot of work. I mean, excellent work.
Come on, I've
for
got
your
better
father
things to do.
I'll
do
do my
that much
best.
translating. It's a lot of work. Mary will say how much work translating is. Mary knows damn well.
Night Ode, bring your shade.
Now then.
No! Why did our two heavy hitters get
Shucks.
blinded? God damn it. I'm so annoyed.
Cool off.
So annoyed.
Try this. Over here.
How about this?
Shucks.
An MMO is the one type of game I'd probably outright refuse to work on, unless I had 4 to 5 other translators and a whole squad of editors helping me out. Yeah, can you imagine, like, Dragon Quest VII, just rough estimate, number of man-hours that it took to translate and localize Dragon Quest VII? I'm curious, Mary. Because there's like a phone book worth of dialogue in that game.
I got just what you need.
I'll not be defeated. Ah!
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you? What's yours is mine.
Here we go.
Let's get down to work.
This calls for
He's also a child,
Try it.
British idiot. This experience will probably help him to grow and understand the world and other people better.
I will battle.
Have at you.
I don't have an axe. Hit with sword.
Keep it up.
Here goes nothing.
My turn now.
Would you say the game is hard? No. No, absolutely not. This is actually a fairly easy RPG. So long as you're not, like, trying to tackle things that are way outside of your level range, it's not hard. There have been a couple of fights that have definitely tested me, but
Let your wounds be healed.
I mean, I'm somewhere between 30 and 40 hours into this game, and I would not
I will
say
not
to
be
play this
defeated.
one for a challenge. Play this one for the experience. It's a delightful experience.
My turn.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, just because a kid is being a brat doesn't mean it's the parents' fault. Okay, how many of you guys are parents? How many of you have kids? Before you start judging parents for how their kids act.
I appreciate it.
Oh, you have two brothers. That's so much like being a parent. You clearly know exactly what you're talking about.
Bring it on.
My turn.
Why is that not hitting?
Now then.
I'll do my best.
Are axes the only thing that will hurt him?
Here we go.
Oh my god, that's annoying.
Bring it on.
Let's get down to work.
Thank you, Alphen.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll make this quick.
My turn now. Yeah.
Here we go. This calls for surgery.
Now then. I sunders all.
My turn.
Now then. The thrill of the fight.
Can I get back there? No. Alright, let's go find the boss monster that Emil has certainly fallen into the jaws of. I'm assuming the game has classes, but is the whole system as deep as DQ7? I feel like it'd be hard to top. No, this game's not going for volume. It's going for quality. That's not to say that DQ7 didn't have a quality job system, but everything in this game does a very good job of supporting itself. And honestly, I have a hard time comparing Octopath Traveler to other RPGs because it's doing a really good job of doing its own thing.
at you.
I like how Therian's turn is basically me deciding who I'm gonna stab.
Well then.
Yeah, like Mary says over on the Twitch side of the chat, Isaac, Octopath's job system is very unique and a great example of party customization done right. Especially the idea that you can't have two people being the same subclass at the same time. Once somebody equips a subclass, it means others can't equip it themselves until it's been unequipped. So we have a full party of unique classes matched with a unique subclass. So all the combinations are unique amongst the party. And ultimately, what it winds up giving you is a system where you could honestly take 4 party members, 4 of the 8 party members, and give them 4 random sub-jobs, and they would still work really well together. It's not really a matter of finding out what jobs work well together. Instead, it's more of a matter of finding out how do these jobs work well together.
I'll do my best. Night Own, bring your shade. The flame guides us true.
FF5 had a very robust job system, and it does give the player a lot of freedom in how to approach the game and how to build their party. But it was also subject to allowing the players to very quickly min-max a specific strategy instead of giving them lots of freedom to experiment. Now, nothing's particularly wrong with, you know, giving the player the ability to theory craft the game into the ground. A lot of people definitely enjoy that. I definitely enjoy theory crafting myself. But there's also something to be said for a game like this, which
Out of my way.
almost denies the possibility of theory crafting by limiting
I appreciate it. Really.
the amount of min-maxing you're able to do. Boy, you can do nothing useful right now. Stab a plant. Hiya! Not weak to knives.
The battle is truly joined.
Oh, I like FF9 too, We Hate When, but what Mary's saying is when you're forced into using party members that you haven't been using in the group because they're boring or you don't care for them, it's kind of a flawed system because you've been encouraged into not using a character that you're going to be forced into using later. And Octopath does the opposite, where it encourages you to use all the characters, but you're only forced into using a certain character when you're doing their quest line, which is something that you choose to do. So it's I don't want to use the word honest. I want to say more honest approach to game design, but that's not correct, because it's not like FF9 is bad by any sense of the word. FF9 is a fantastic game. But it does have that JRPG problem of leading you into a bad situation, or allowing yourself to walk into a bad situation.
Here goes nothing.
Hey, Truth, how are you doing? Truth popping in with some more knowledge. Octopath more recommends you to use several characters, because it's hard to not get over-leveled if you use them all. Well, I disagree with that. I mean, I think that if you just sit back and play the game and enjoy it, you'll get over-leveled. But I think that if you only grab, you know, 4 characters that you're interested in and then just try and do your main character's quest, then, yeah, that's going to be a much more challenging experience. But I also like that freedom of choice is there. You know, this game can be played from so many different approaches.
Here we go.
At least we're not talking about FF8. FF8 is difficult to talk about. I enjoy that game, but I can't recommend it to anybody. I just can't suggest something to them where it's like, oh, no, the game's fine after you're past disc 1. Nobody's going to take a game on that recommendation. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. Yeah. The plant is weak to fire. Who knew?
The battle is truly joy.
All right.
How did you survive? What?
Ha! Try again.
Actually, yeah, the closest JRPG I could compare Octopath to would be something like DQ4, with a kind of a chapter system, although they are very different chapter systems. They're very different approaches to the idea of a chapter system. But the idea of fleshing out each individual character and giving a lot of quality, regardless of what your party looks like. Because Dragon Quest IV, all of the characters are viable. All of them. And I'm pretty well convinced that you could just take a random group of characters from Dragon Quest IV and throw them together, and you would have fun in standard combat with them.
Have at you. The flames burn.
I'll not be defeated. Let your wounds be healed.
Truth found himself comparing Octopath to FF1 a lot? Really? Why is that? That's not a comparison I would have made myself.
Out of my way.
Here we
Finally
go.
running into some enemies with enough health that Steel SP is being worth it.
Ha! Try again.
kite shield. LBRY, we haven't given you a new piece of equipment in a while. Is that better? Oh, not even remotely. I mean, it would give you some evasion and elemental defense, but I've kind of already determined I just want you to face tank things.
Flame, protect us!
Out of my way.
Hey, Aura! Yes, it is a Saigan that you see streaming.
All right.
Hey, guess what? Enemies aren't going to be getting to take any turns this time.
Now then,
Is it you guys?
the flames burn.
I'll not be defeated.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Mary. If I had to compare Octopath to any Final Fantasy, it would be 6. Not just because of the art style, but because of the way that characters are introduced and the lack of a focus on any single character. Like, FF6 was really good about moving around focus on characters, and it definitely feel like they each had their own moments within the tale that they were the main character. The closest thing we got to a main character was Terra, but even then, she kind of fell in with everybody else to being on the same level of attention that the writers gave her once the big reveal about her past had happened.
Night-Own, bring your shade!
I wouldn't say that Ceres was the majority of the end game, but she definitely got the largest, most emotional chapter shortly after the halfway point. Like, Ceres is definitely a standout thanks to that, but
That's what I'm talking about.
I wouldn't say that she was the main character of the end game. Mary, just because I'm agreeing with you now doesn't mean I'm going to accept another video game suggestion from you. Don't sound too hopeful.
You won't feel a thing.
How did LBRY level? He must have. He has SP again. Oh, hi, Kona. What's up? What you doing? Suddenly a dog in the window.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
Bring it on. Level slash.
Well then, may the sacred flame shine forth!
Out of my way. Keep it up.
The battle is truly joy.
So I'm liking Therian a bit more now that we're in higher level areas. And he's actually, when I go to steal SP, he gets a worthwhile amount.
I will cut you down.
In lower level areas, he didn't really feel worth it at all. Because the enemies just didn't have
That's
like
what
enough
I'm
health
talking
and
about.
SP to steal a good amount.
Let's see what you got. Here goes nothing. This calls for surgery.
Out of my way. I appreciate it. Really.
I'll not be defeated. Night Ode, bring your shades.
I am really curious to know what these guys are weak to, I swear. I know they're weak to fire, but...
I appreciate it. Really.
Here goes
Ow.
nothing.
Rude!
My turn now. Let your wounds be healed.
No, Obrick is definitely not turning into another Carver. Like when I first got him, I thought he might. Oh, great swords. Oh, good.
Now then. I am ready. The thrill of the fight.
Oh, do I need to go? Okay. Alright, we'll figure that out. We'll get that figured.
Flame, protect
Just
us.
normal swords. There are no great swords in the game. I keep thinking
my
great
way.
swords. Every time I see a sword, I'm like, great sword. That's a great sword. It's clearly not. I don't know why I keep doing it.
Keep it up.
Now then.
I'll do my best. No, you will not.
All right. Level slash.
My turn.
And I guess you can use your skills. Why not?
Ah! May the sacred flame shine forth.
Well, it makes sense for you to love great swords, Mary. Your people invented the claymore. Hit with axe.
Bring it on. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna bet it prevents blindness. Or confusion, I read.
Let us fight with honor.
My turn. I appreciate it. Really.
Now then. Fire consumes all.
Here we go. This calls for surgery.
I'll not be defeated. Huh? Ah!
right. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. Herp derp. That one's not so hard to get to, is it? This other one, though.
I'll make this quick. I appreciate it.
Really?
Oops. Nope, I did that wrong. Damn. Damn and blast. Oh, wait, no, we're still fine. Never mind.
Lightning, pierce them!
I'll not be defeated. No, you will not.
All right. Level slash.
I'll not be defeated. Night Own, bring your shade.
Keep it up.
Here goes nothing. Ha! Try again.
No, it must come in on the other side.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
My turn now. No, you will not.
My turn. I appreciate it.
Really?
Here we go. Level slash.
I made a mistake. I should have used last
The battle is
stand.
truly joined.
No! He's gonna get a turn.
Over here.
I'll not be defeated. Ah! Night Own, bring your shade.
Have at you! Fire consumes all! With each battle, I grow stronger.
I'll make this quick. I appreciate it.
Really?
Well then,
Fine then.
let your wounds be healed.
Do some damage. See if we care. Rude. You're just being rude.
The battle is truly joined. Fire consumes all.
Bring it on. Level slash.
I'm a dummy. I could have stopped his turn. I could have stopped that. That was all damage I could have stopped. That was almost 12,000 damage, and I could have stopped it. Didn't. Because I wasn't thinking about it.
Now then. Out of my way! With each battle, I grow stronger.
That wound up being much easier to reach than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. Oh, look at that. We're there. Surely a beast is about to eat him. Where'd that dog go? And how far in here am I? I have to find that brooch.
Emil! Daryl?
I'm sorry, I haven't found it yet. Please, just give me a little more...
You idiot!
What are you talking about? We've got to get out of here. But the dog.
Are you
Forget
serious?
about the stupid dog.
But...
Yep. Did you hear that?
Emil!
Run for it, Emil! Ah!
Damn!
Stay back! Daryl? Grr. Hey, Kiba, how you doing?
There's no time
Over
for
here.
rest. Oh,
Sister Ophelia?
such a
Thank
relief.
heavens I arrived in time. Now get behind me, both of you. Right.
You mustn't push
Don't
yourself.
worry, everything's alright. You two were very brave. Now, if only we could be on our way. Grog! Grog! Oh god, the boss art in this game is just great.
Here
Rodventeers?
goes nothing.
Rodventer? I have no idea.
Come and get me.
You're mine now.
I should have boosted that.
Have at you. Let us learn more.
Well, it's definitely a name from Norse
not be
mythology. Like, I
defeated.
could tell that. I was just trying to figure out how the hell to pronounce it. The mole dance.
The mole. My turn now.
Defend like crazy.
You will not.
Defend like crazy.
No, you don't.
Oh, he attacks twice.
How about
You get 2 turns. Oh, shit. Oh,
us
shit.
learn
A boss with 2 turns. It's like we're playing Dragon Quest.
Over here.
Yeet.
Bring it on.
Okay, that wasn't actually that bad. Also, hey, neat, you're weak to ice.
Cool
So let's
off.
start in on that.
Out of my way.
Knives? Nope.
Well then.
You're weak to light, though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Here we go.
I don't like that.
Cool off.
Now then, let us learn more. Victory shall be mine. Let us learn more.
Here goes nothing.
You're mine now.
I'll not be defeated. Oh, sacred light!
Here we go.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for maximum boost. I'm gonna use Brand's Thunder on this guy. So we're gonna wait until the next break to pull that out.
Prepare yourself, let your wounds be healed.
I'm ready. Are you?
Now then,
Why are you guys comparing the Thor movies to Norse mythology? It's a comic book movie, guys. Come on.
my blade is on ice. Thunder's
My turn now.
I do like that their armor grows after each time you've broken them. It kind of adds this sense that you need to be aggressive with them. If you don't capitalize on your damage when given the chance, then it'll get too hard to break them. It's good stuff. Good stuff indeed.
Oh, sacred light!
My turn.
Here goes nothing.
Now then, let us learn more.
Oh, spears. Doesn't change anything.
The battle is truly joined.
Oh no, I messed up
I'll do my
Alphins.
best.
Damn it.
Bring it on.
My totes messed up. Yeah, the Aquaman and the Shazam trailers do look pretty good. Aquaman looks like it'll be watchable. Shazam looks like it's going to be great.
Bring it on. Cross strike.
My turn now.
Well, I bet 1,000 spears with the accuracy boost would be pretty worthwhile.
Ah!
battle is truly joined. My blade is on. The battle is truly joined.
Bring it on!
Out of my way.
I'll not be defeated. Let your wounds be healed.
Yeah, Loki switched genders a lot in Norse mythology. Loki was very much whatever, I do what I want type of god.
Now then. Out of my way.
I'll not be defeated.
Alright, check it.
This is the lion dance.
On a lion's dance,
Bring it on!
we're gonna break.
My
We're
turn.
gonna take aim.
You're mine now.
Now then. Out of my way.
Here it comes.
Here we go!
Here it comes.
Let's get down to work!
Oh, it doesn't need. It doesn't need 5. It just needs maximum boost. Here we go. Here we go. Brand's thunder.
I feel a storm coming!
Woo! We broke through the 9s. We did 12,000 damage. Alphin. Alphin, you beast. Good Lord, Alphin. Oh, we pissed him
My
off.
turn now.
Who's surprised?
There!
Oh, wow, he's getting 3 turns next turn?
Victory
I can
shall
see
be
how
mine.
this fight could get really, really out of hand really quickly.
My turn.
Alright!
Let's make sure everyone's ready for the incoming damage.
Try this!
Try this. Victory shall be mine.
Dangerous.
Alright! What's the big idea?
Witchery.
Could you not? What is that? What did he even use? That's, curse? Is it curse? Terror, maybe? Might be terror.
Oh, sacred light!
Here we go!
Vent status ailments. Hardly helps right now. Whatever, it's about to wear off anyways. How low are you?
Let us learn more.
You almost done? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's almost done. Yes, he's almost done.
This is the lion.
We're gonna let Alphen finish this out.
You're mine now.
I think not.
Well then. No, you will not.
Here goes nothing. Alrighty. I feel a storm coming.
Boom! That damage!
Try again.
Okay, so the divine skills aren't as hard to use as I thought. I thought you had to have, you know, 5 BP to use those. I interpreted requires maximum boost just wildly incorrectly for no good reason. That's my own fault. He saved our lives.
Wow!
You kicked its butt. Okay, now everything's all right. Good riddance to scary monsters.
Oh!
You said it.
Come on.
Come on, Emil, let's go back home.
But
Hang on, if you'll just give me a little bit more time.
You idiot!
What? More time to get killed? You think that was the only monster in here?
oh,
But Ah! See? I knew I'd find it.
Emil.
Emil, you...
such a relief.
Nice going, Emil.
Thanks. Now then.
I knew you had it in you. Let's get out of here. Right? We hate when... I kind of want to get into Fire Emblem too, but like I'm already in the middle of playing something else when Fire Emblem comes out. Emil, I think that Daryl has something he wants to say.
Huh?
He does? Daryl? Emil, I shouldn't have said any of those things I said. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so mean to you.
Daryl?
When my mom died, it seemed so unfair. I think I was just trying to make you hurt too.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm so sorry.
Oh!
It's okay. I knew you were sad, and I couldn't do anything to make you feel better either.
Exactly.
No one else can hurt you quite like a friend can. But you understand each other now, and that's what counts. Now play nice, you hear?
I'm sorry.
I really am sorry, Emil.
Nah.
It's alright. Besides, you saved my life. If you hadn't jumped in the way, that beast would have eaten me alive.
Emil.
Alright, boys. Save it until we're back in town. Come along. Travel banter. You're very quiet, Therian. Are you thinking how heartwarming it is to see quarreling friends make good again? Not exactly. They just reminded me of something. Also, I'm wondering how much I could get for that brooch. And what might that be? My childhood. It wasn't a particularly happy one, though, so you're probably better off not hearing the details. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. No need to apologize. It was a long time ago. I wish I could do a good Eeyore voice. I would use Eeyore's voice for Therian. It's nothing but a memory now, and I know I'm not the only one around with such an uplifting past. I admire your attitude, Therian. It's very brave. Hardly. It's nothing to write home about. Thanks for noticing.
I have returned, Your Excellency.
Welcome back, Sister Ophelia. And how did you find our humble town?
It is a fine place, Your Excellency, with fine children who will surely lead it to a bright future.
Children, you say?
Yes.
I am not sure of what you speak, but it seems you had a pleasant encounter in Saintsbridge today. Your smile beams as bright as the flame. Mighty Elfric brought fire down from the heavens and carried it to every corner of the realm. Every 20 years, one of our faithful sets off on the kindling, following in his footsteps. It is said that the ember born during the rite reflects the heart of the flame bearer who carries it.
The heart of the flame bearer?
20 years ago, when the Archbishop brought us his ember, I recall that his flame burned bright and strong, full of vigor and passion. The fire that you have brought us, Sister Ophelia, to my eyes, it looks to be a warm and gentle flame. I know not which children you met, but I have no doubt your kindness was a comfort to them as well.
You are far too kind, Your Excellency. I only hope that I have helped in some small way.
Hey, Emil, did you find that brooch?
I sure did. We found it in the woods.
The woods? You actually went in? But there are all kinds of nasty beasts in there.
You bet there were. But that sister from the church kicked the living snot out of them. It was friggin' outrageous, wasn't it, Emil? It sure was.
Living snot, huh?
Sister! It's true though, isn't it?
Oh, I wish I could have seen it too.
The beast?
No, Sister here beating it into a bloody pulp.
Now, just a second.
Anyway, Sister Ophelia's friggin' outrageous, isn't she, Emil? She really is.
Oh, why do you two get to have all the fun? You better tell me all about it.
I do do believe my work here is done.
Ophelia's gonna get a weird... People are gonna think oddly of her. They're like, is that Sister Ophelia? She seems so full of grace, but I also heard that she tore a wolf's head off.
And with that, I should journey on to Goldshore.
Sister Ophelia leaves Saintsbridge behind, her journey far from over, with one last prayer to the sacred flame of this land that might bring happiness to the children living here. She embarks for Goldshore, a town in the coastlands, where the second church awaits her on her journey. Children can take you by surprise. We oft forget what they are capable of. It sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. There's a young lad back in my village. I was teaching him the sword. Are you worried for him? Nay. 'Twould be a lie to say I do not think of him from time to time, but I do not worry. I taught him what I could of the sword, and other things besides. He took the lessons well. I have faith in the lad. I cannot tell you how happy that makes me. How so? Well, it's a belief of mine that every child should have a mentor to take them in hand and show them what is right and wrong. And I concur. Okay. Where's the inn? Ooh, also, real quick, skills. Learn skills. That chance to get a second action seems really good. Better than Snatch. Snatch seems to be really good. Like, I bet Snatch pairs well with Collect. I'm gonna throw on Patience instead, though. I like the sound of that. What is next? So, Alphen's Chapter 3 is here. We're not going to do it yet. We're going to finish out everyone's Chapter 2s. Honnet's Chapter 2 is level 27. Ophelia's Chapter 3 brings us back to Goldshore. Therian's Chapter 2 is level 22. Ulbrich's is 27. So we should probably knock out Therian's Chapter 2 next. Let's go find the pub and get him. Well, no. No, because we have to rub the town blind first before we swap them out. Alright, I'm going to save here and end the night by watching some Star Trek with Perry. Thank you for joining me this evening, everybody. I consider Patience the best skill in the game by far, but a lot of people tend to disagree with me on that. That seems really good to me. You've got a 1 in 4 chance of getting 2 actions in a turn? That seems great. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see you all next time.